Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Insane Thought Posse. This week, we're joined by the fantastic Rohan Sharma.
Woo.
Yeah, hello.
All right. This week, we talk about humiliation rituals, WWE, and 9/11. Welcome to the show. Name drop.
Did you have a nice time at the gig?
No.
Oh.
Overheard a woman call me fat phobic.
What?
Phobic?
Yeah.
What?
What? To who?
I guess to myself.
Oh,
What?
It's like,
Get a
shut
grip.
up.
That's so allowed. That's one of the most allowed things.
Yeah.
Everyone can be fat phobic
I'm
themselves.
gonna start this now.
Also, like, what a weird, insane thing to like get angry about. Unless you were like,
I mean, yeah.
"Fuck fat people, they suck."
They didn't say it to my face, but like I ran around because me and I had like a whip that like I was trying to plug for sales, and then I overheard this lady talk to her boyfriend, being like, "Yeah, everyone in the lineup was great except that the last girl, she was rubbish, so fat phobic."
Wow.
And I was like, okay.
That's That's insane.
Boo.
Yeah, and then did coke and then confronted her, and by that point I was gone. I just wake up to like a voice note, and I was like, "Bro, I'm not even 100% sure that's the lady who said it."
Fighting some other random lady in the room.
Oh God.
I respect it.
I at that gig I heard a bunch of people say my name really loudly and then just laugh really hard before I'd gone on. I looked at them and I didn't recognize any of them.
Before you'd gone on.
Yeah. And I just thought I just can't engage in that.
Secondary school bullies.
Yeah, it felt like it.
That's
They
a
were
bit-
like, oh, Rohan Sharma. Yeah. They're the real fat folks.
Unless they were talking about a show they'd seen you at previously and were remembering your bits.
I mean, that was my hope, I guess. But
Yeah.
I just don't like hearing that. I don't want people to just laugh at my name.
Fair.
You know?
Yeah. I guess that's
Would you feel okay if people laughed at Trickey?
they do.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Sometimes.
it's quite
Yeah.
it's a homonym, I guess.
It's a bit silly, you know.
It's a little bit goofy.
And you got alliteration, Erika Ehler, and that's
Yeah.
just that's great.
E.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first acting agent, they were like, they went around and we were talking about like changing names. She goes to me, "You don't change anything."
You don't change a thing.
Keep this. This is perfect.
Yeah.
That's great. I actually think we're three people who all have really good names for showbiz. They just all flow off the tongue.
Tom?
Flow off the tom. James Trickey, Erika Ehler, Rohan Sharma.
Yeah, it's nice.
Pretty good.
So easy to say.
The syllable distribution is nice.
The stresses are perfect.
I think so.
Well, tell
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
Ron, what's your insane thought? What are you pitching to us?
Yeah.
All right. I think long enough has passed for me to say this, and I think we just need to be honest about it, which is that I truly actually don't believe that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
Okay.
Like,
Oh god,
Okay.
that's not where I thought it was gonna go.
Yeah.
surely.
I was bracing myself for like a 9/11, like a moon landing, like a Princess Diana.
Well, we can get into those.
But Will Smith, you're convinced he didn't slap him?
I just don't. Like, why would that have happened?
So what's your argument? Like,
Why would that have happened? That's insane.
You think it was faked, like
It's
the
Will
moon
Smith.
landing?
Have you seen the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
That's your basis for him not slapping.
And like Chris Rock, I just think also it's Hollywood. They're actors. Why would that have
Yeah.
happened? Why would that have really happened?
I will say, it was quite a long walk for Will Smith to get to Chris Rock
Yeah.
It's a long walk.
without
and-
Chris Rock like being like, oh, what's going to happen here?
Yeah, and it's weird that no one stopped him, right? Why would no one stop him?
Well, it's Will Smith.
But if he just gets on stage, it doesn't matter. You can't really just get on stage.
Well, maybe he
You're
was
James
like-
Trickey, but if you just walked onto a random comedy club halfway through, I think people would be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, get off stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe. Yeah, I think also with the context of him having insulted his wife, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, it's like if you were in a comedy club and you insulted some dude's wife, and then he stood up and started walking to you on the stage, you would assume it was
There's going to be some
Yeah.
violence,
so he could
Yeah.
beat you up.
So I just think, why would they let that happen? It's like, I think, okay, so here's what I think. I don't think it's like a conspiracy, but I think it's like, so JFK, I feel like the most convincing theory is that like loads of weird stuff happened together and it just led to someone assassinating JFK, but like it was loads of people trying to make stuff happen. I think it's like that. I think there was probably like PR stuff, but there was also like maybe a bit of Will Smith being pissed off, but also like loads of weird stuff going on with him and his wife. But now he's good again. Have you heard the song I Like Pretty Girls?
I've not heard the
I'm
song.
not.
He's got a new song and it's called I Like Pretty Girls.
Has he left his wife? Well, I can't remember her name.
Well, they were in an entanglement famously
Yeah.
with because she hooked up with Jaden's like friend or some shit.
Jaden's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's
I
dark.
thought it was some other actor.
No, it was her son's friend.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then,
Wasn't the thing that Will Smith was gay?
well, there's that theory too.
Theory. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But there's also
that
the theory that he was.
But now he likes pretty girls, so that's. I think
mean,
that's nipped in the bud.
That is what a closeted man would.
Yeah, it's probably one of the least horny things you could say in a sort of song about being attracted to someone. It's
Yeah.
I like pretty girls.
Yeah, imagine, gun to your head, you're a gay kid in high school. I like pretty.
Yeah.
Do you like pretty girls or what? I like them.
Yeah. Write a song right now. What are you talking about? Pretty girls. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
So you think you think the slap was real, right?
Well, it could have been real. Yeah.
You think that
It could have been
fake?
staged. Like, it's so easy to do a stage slap.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not
It's
even
not
convinced
even-
that the physical connection was
What
real.
are we? There's no like DNA or anything. We're not checking this out. How do we know?
We're not checking it out because it was filmed and broadcast
Live.
to like the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I don't know.
all saw it.
Yeah. But like, as in, we don't know that it was a real slap. That's what I'm saying. How we never
Right.
proved that it was a real slap.
You think it was like a
Yeah.
type situation?
I think that's completely. Will Smith's been in like The Pursuit of Happiness. He's been in King Richard. He's Hancock. He can do that kind of thing.
Bro was Hancock.
He was
Yeah.
Hancock for a brief period. He was Hancock.
I think it was real. I can't the awkwardness and tension either because he's not a stage actor, right?
But he could be, surely. Is that a thing? Do you think if you can't do screen, if you can do screen acting really well, you just can't? Is it
Well, I
possible
guess-
to not be able to do stage acting if you're really good at screen?
It's a different muscle.
I would
So
say.
it would take I think it would take quite a learning curve.
Okay, question: Do you think old school live sitcoms, like sitcoms filmed in front of a studio audience, does that count as screen or stage?
What about like National Theatre Live?
That's got to be staged.
I mean, that is stage.
That has
Yeah,
to be
that is
staged.
a filming of a stage. Yeah, but then so is a sitcom, no?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Also, have you seen like in so many episodes of Seinfeld, it feels like you're watching a play and they can't remember their lines, or like there's so many episodes where Jerry is like just obviously gonna laugh and like he just holds it in.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of insane to watch because it's so clearly live. So I guess yeah.
So okay, so we've established that he has the ability to pull off a stage slap live
Yeah.
in the room.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the tension because when he makes the comment, I can't remember what the joke is.
It was a G.I. Jane joke,
Yeah, okay.
which also is like a really outdated reference. It kind of just makes no sense that would be
That aggravating.
well, just like why is that your first bald? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
There's bare balds that you could have mentioned.
Surely so many people have got balls since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's making fun of the fact that she's bald. And then Will, like, stands up, walks all the way over to him, hits him. There's like a pause, smacks him. Chris is like, what the fuck? I'm reliving it in my head now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like go
And he
through
says, "Keep my wife's name
it.
out your fucking mouth."
But he walks back, sits down, and then says it.
Oh, does he?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he gets back down. Yeah. He gets back down, and then he sits down, and then he goes, "Keep my wife's name."
He
out
doesn't
your
say it
fucking
in his
mouth."
face after he hits him.
No,
he
no.
He
Yeah.
stands up, does his little like jacket, whatever, hits him, turns around, walks back, sits down, and then Chris is like, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me, and then he's like, keep my wife's, and then the whole thing is insane, and the tension in the room is literally like, what the fuck?
But do you know what I mean? Like, why would that happen?
why would
Why
anyone?
would that have happened?
It's because well,
I'm actually getting convinced now. This is
Like,
awful.
why would that have happened? That's so mental. What you've just described is insane. If you told me that and I'd never seen it, I'd be like, what?
he did it because it was like an ongoing thing. Like Chris Rock has been constantly making fun of Jada, and then also like I like the theories were that like, oh, this was because Will is like emasculated in his own
Yeah.
relationship. Like, have you guys seen those like people who like analyze their like body language?
Yeah.
And then it's always like a picture of Will Smith like looking
He's
kind
like,
of demure
he's like
and
on the lean.
yeah, he's got the lean. His like hands are over his crotch, and then they label it like with neon green, and they're like cock shame.
I love those so
Will
much.
Smith's got so much cock
He's got
shame.
so much cock shame.
Yeah.
I love those. Have you seen those videos where they like analyze how attractive like random people are? Where they're like like Donald Trump has a positive Canthal tilt. Or
Oh,
whatever.
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
So
I'm
good.
so on those.
Like, every single one of those is amazing.
I'm always so tempted to submit and just see what happens. Like,
Oh.
I really want like some AI voice to tell me I'm a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Come on, please.
But there's a bit where they're going to be talking about you in such a nice way. They're going to be like, James has very fulsome lips and things like that, probably.
Probably. I've never observed that.
Yeah, obviously that's not my take.
Yeah. So okay. So he was already feeling a bit emasculated.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think actually that's my other. So my caveat is if he did do it, I actually think I've come round to being on his side.
Okay.
Because like, why wouldn't you want to slap a comedian as well?
Yeah.
I just think maybe that's fine. And also like, if I was bald and someone made fun of me and Will Smith then slapped that person, I would be quite happy.
Specifically Will Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be great if Will Smith stood up for me for being bald.
Having Will Smith like beat people up on your behalf is pretty sick. I would say, especially
So good,
live
yeah.
at the Oscars.
Talk to the
Yeah.
families in Hancock. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Um,
We got to get a third Hancock reference in this podcast.
I'm really trying to think about whether or not this was real.
It has to be because he had everything. This was the first time he was like, I think, nominated for an Oscar at this point.
Interesting.
He was
And
nominated
then
for the King Richard thing, right?
yeah,
But
and
also,
then
would he have-
and then he got blacklisted from the Oscars from the slap.
Did he
Yeah.
win again? I think he won.
He won it that year.
I
didn't
think so, but I think
maybe they were just
but
like-
wasn't he like not allowed to go up?
They like took it back off him or something.
Oh, but I reckon they gave it to him behind the scenes, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got it
Maybe.
anyway, and this way he gets loads of promo,
If
and
it
he
were-
gets
it-
like a massive boost in his
But
career.
I don't think he gets a massive
Boost in his career. He was
Like,
blacklisted.
Yeah, but
He didn't work for like 2 years.
Yeah, but he's big on social media now. Have you seen his posts?
He was always big. He was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Have you heard? I like
Pretty girls. No, I haven't. That's testament. If Will Smith had released a song pre-slap, we'd all be hearing
Yeah.
about it.
yeah.
I mean, he has
Release songs pre.
Miami.
He's actually got quite a few.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one? Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
Yeah.
Also Big Willie style.
Yeah. I
You
don't
know
know.
Men
that
in
one?
Black.
Men in
Yeah,
Black is
Men
the
in
is
Black.
one I
Oh,
know.
that's a good one.
Big Willie style. That's the famous one.
Big Willie style.
That is literally what it's called.
Oh, like Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Remember
thinking.
when
It's not just
Eminem called him
about
out?
his cock.
He has massive cock shame.
Man, if it's filled with
He's cock shame and closeted, and his 2 songs are Big Dick Style and I Like Pretty Girls. He's clearly covering. That's what's happening here.
So not okay.
That's what he's talking
But
about.
okay, so this is what I'm saying. So let's get to JFK as a comparison again. JFK, Lee Harvey Oswald was not well, and he did live in communist Russia, and he did want to kill JFK, but he was given the materials to allow to do that by the people around him.
Right.
He couldn't have done that unless the FBI turned a blind eye and let him come from the Soviets without being checked and all this stuff, right? And I think it's the same. Will Smith probably wanted to slap Chris Rock, but
Everyone at the Oscars was like, go
yeah.
do it.
Also, the Oscars loses like viewers every year. No one watches the Oscars anymore. That's another thing.
Right.
So maybe the Oscars made it happen. This is what I mean. I think there's loads of parties at play here.
Okay, so do you think Will Smith was like some sort of unknowing sleeper agent in this scenario?
Yeah, I think
Where,
he was.
where Chris Rock and the Oscars were like, you're gonna goad this man into hitting you,
Yeah,
and he doesn't know that that's what's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen.
I think he was like hypnotized. Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
like snapped himself up, and then he said that wife thing, and then he was just like, "Where am I?"
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "Why can't I have my Oscar?"
I just think the whole family's unhinged.
Yeah.
Have you heard of like the Red Table? That's like their like YouTube show where they go and like just talk about everything. Like they talked about the mom's affair
Oh god.
with like the grandma. It was like the table.
What?
It was the grandma, Willow, and Jada, and they all talked about her entanglement.
Wait. And
Wow.
they aired it on YouTube.
Yes, bro.
That's
Is this just
really
out there
bad.
live?
Yeah.
Wow.
I am watching that after this.
That's unbelievable.
That sounds absolutely unhinged.
And then obviously like Jaden just says insane shit like real eyes.
Yeah. But
Did he
he
come up with that?
He tweeted that. Yeah.
That is so good. I say that all the time.
realize.
Yeah.
I thought that was just a really old phrase.
Nah.
old phrase.
Yeah,
Like
that's not,
Shakespeare.
but not that old. But like, there's like an era of phrases that's like sort of 30 years ago, that kind of era.
Okay.
You know, like I had one of my I had one my WhatsApp. Oh god,
No, let's have
my
it.
WhatsApp status when I was 13 was mine's dirty, but my heart's clean.
Oh my god.
And that's
At
I know-
13 years old.
Yeah, it was pretty. I was pretty lonely.
What was?
I washed my hair once every 2 weeks. And so obviously I was like disgusting, this horrible, dirty child. And I was like, why?
Mine's
And you went mine dirty.
At least my heart's clean.
But mind dirty is also
Yeah.
inside. What you meant was.
Yeah, but what I was thinking, I guess that's a
Armpits
sort
and
of,
hair
I guess that's a sort of
dirty.
sex reference
I
maybe
see,
for myself.
Were you a horny 13-year-old?
Yeah, but you gotta be.
You gotta be.
When did
You
you
gotta
first get exposed to pornography?
We've
I-
asked this question before on the pod, haven't we?
I'd be asking
Yeah.
this.
it's actually really weird and random where I was just would like search random stuff on the internet and put .com at the end of it. So like I'd just be like llamas.com or whatever when I was
Pretty
11.
sick.
And then one time I searched as a joke, what the fuck.com, and that's a porn site. And so I literally just saw porn. I was like, what is this? And I closed it, and then I was like, I'm gonna have to go back to that at some point.
I might
in
go
the,
back-
in the future.
I'm gonna have to lodge that in the back of my mind.
But I think that's the exact response you would get having just unknowingly searched that, right?
Yeah, because I
What the
just never.
fuck.com? What the fuck?
I literally, yeah. Oh, very good.
Yeah, right?
You guys are pros. This is amazing. That's brilliant.
Yeah. So you went back.
Yeah, eventually.
What? How old were you? Sorry, 11.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
And then I went back in about maybe 2 months' time.
Specifically to whatthefuck.com.
I think so. Yeah.
There was a phase in my horny teen years where I was too scared to Google the word porn specifically.
Mhm.
I would do everything possible to not
Like,
actually type
boobs?
porn. Yeah, boobs. Sorry, the word boobs are in my head now and I can't think. I like pretty girls. All right. It would just be like
Starts with B, rhymes with corn.
it'd be like nude girls,
oh wow,
or like naked ladies,
God, that's nice. Yeah.
or like sex videos.
I used to
It's classy, actually.
literally be like naked ladies images, and then I'd be like safe search off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Turn that
Every
shit
time.
off.
Really good.
I wouldn't mind clicking the link. If Pornhub came up in the searches, I would click the link.
Yeah, the
I just
link
wouldn't.
clicking.
I just wouldn't search
You just
it.
don't want to type it in.
I couldn't type the word.
Well, it kind of takes away. It's a bit like the trolley exercise, where like if you don't physically turn the trolley, you haven't caused the death.
Yeah,
You don't physically cause it, you know.
that's exactly.
Yeah.
14-year-old me's reading. That.
Yeah.
That's so wise.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, come back to Will Smith smacking the shit out of Chris Rock.
He has to have.
I think there's a good case to make.
Well, do
that
you
he
think
had.
that John Travolta read that name incorrectly on purpose?
No, I don't. I think that's just so spontaneous.
Adele
Though.
does he?
Like that, because that is live.
The wickedly talented.
Just so nice the way he said wickedly.
Are you yeah? So like, how many of these other like Oscar fuck ups do you think? Are they
What
all
are the
like
other
part of the
ones?
same? The other one is the Moonlight La La Land. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's an
And
interesting
the best
one.
best film goes to
I don't know about that one.
Ryan Gosling's face during that was so funny
because he like finds the card and he's like,
he was like, yeah, and he was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Fair enough. Yeah.
like, what the hell happened here? Why get off the stage? Like, was that also like they gave the person the wrong card?
Why would they have given like why?
Oh, because Oscar viewership is going down.
But then what I'm saying is, why would they have accidentally given the wrong card? Why would they have printed off the La La Land card? They already knew the answer beforehand.
Well, I'm pretty sure the person just like
Read it
it
the
wrong.
nominee rather than the winner.
Well, again, that is spontaneous, right? Whereas Will Smith had to get up, walk across.
Bro, that is also spontaneous.
yeah. I don't think.
know. But I just think the fact that everyone, I think so. He might have done the slap, but what I'm just saying is, it's not as simple as he just wanted to slap someone, and it's like not. It's maybe not as much of a shock, is what I'm saying. Like maybe it was planned.
If you are a security guard working the Oscars, right?
Mhm.
Because the stage is quite big, right? You're all the way over there, like watching Chris Rock roast Jada Smith. And are you in your mind thinking, all right, something's going to go down here? Well, it's not.
Well,
Why
no,
would it
but
ever?
you are
Because it's the
also-
Oscars.
But also, if you're a security guard at the Oscars, you're the cream of the cream. You know, cream of the crop. Dare I say?
Cream of the cream.
And like you're gonna be good at reacting. I think.
Yeah, but I don't think you react to Will Smith getting on the stage, right?
Maybe not.
If I'm all the way over there, right, and I'm looking at
Yeah.
Chris Rock roasting the audience, as is the host's right,
Oh yeah.
right, and then Will Smith gets up and starts walking, I don't think my thought is to sprint over and tackle nominee Will Smith. He's nominated that year.
Yeah.
Guest of honor. He's on the front basically. I'm not going to run over and tackle him
Yeah.
because I'm not assuming
guess-
he's going to hit Chris Rock because that's insane.
I guess okay. Here's what I'm saying. That he might have done physically slapped Chris Rock,
Yeah, well he
but
did.
I don't know if it's as simple as you're making it out to be. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like JFK. There were a lot of factors that caused it. It might have been pre-planned. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I just think there's more to it than meets the eye.
What do you feel about 9/11?
I just think like it must have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must have happened.
But as in, well, yeah, it happened. In the
'Cause,
same
like-
way, in the same way that the slap happened and
Yeah.
JFK was shot.
We can't prove that. I personally can't prove that it happened though, because I've never seen the Twin Towers, like in the flesh. But I believe that it's happened. I believe that it's happened. Do you know what I mean? Like I've never lived in a world where there were Twin Towers, so I can't say.
Well,
Yeah, you have. How old? You were
Yeah, but I
born in
didn't see them. I was
2001.
like one. I was one. I was two.
Okay.
When,
So, like,
when was your birthday? 99.
9th of April, 1999.
99.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to give the whole thing. That's fine.
Yeah, send in your gifts.
It's so funny to be like, I never saw them in person. They're not real.
no. But I'm just saying, I believe them, but I've never seen them. You know, like it's in the same. So I can't say for sure.
The way you're speaking about 9/11 is a way Christian people speak about God.
Yeah.
Like it's the
yeah.
same. Like
People
yeah.
have written books about it. I'm assuming he's real.
the dude. Okay, we were in Barcelona. On our way back, I was on a plane. The guy sitting in front of me was watching a 9/11 documentary. I was like, why is bro studying right now?
That's absolutely.
Was this on like? Was that pre-programmed to the?
No, it was his own iPad Pro
that's
that he
I
like
thought I was gonna say they should not
downloaded.
have that in the library.
British Airways.
They should not have that in the library.
No.
BA's live entertainment package is like 9/11.
But every once in a while, I would just like look over, and then there'd be a picture of like Bush and like
Yeah.
that shit doing the whisper.
Yeah, I don't have any strong reason to not believe it. I don't know anything about 9/11 really, apart from it happened probably.
Probably.
I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert about these things, guys.
No, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But so that happened. But are you saying that again? That was enabled by the forces outside of the airplane jacker
I mean, surely that's obvious that there were like other forces involved.
that allowed it to happen.
Well, like, I don't know about allowing it to happen, but I just meant like, you know, Al Qaeda were probably funded by, you know, the US in a sense. They left the weapons there to fight the Soviets, which is pretty famous history, right?
I have no idea, man. I did maths.
Yeah, I did philosophy. I did less intelligent stuff than you.
No. Yours is about the human condition.
Well, that's
and
why I keep
brains.
saying I don't know stuff. Because the one thing you learn in
Ah.
philosophy is actually you just don't know anything.
Wow,
Damn.
that's deep, man.
That's like post woke.
Yeah, it's like nothing's real. How can there be equality between the races? There are no races. There are no people.
I'm genuinely speechless. I have.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I just felt like someone had to.
Okay, if so, do you maybe think that like the Will Smith thing was like a humiliation ritual from like Hollywood?
I don't know. I find that humiliation ritual thing a bit. I don't know if I believe it.
Yeah,
Well,
because there was a while. Okay, did you guys ever watch that John Cena movie that came out a couple years ago called Ricky Stanicky?
I think I heard about it. But
What?
Honestly, I think you'd both like it. But there's pictures of him because he was dressed like as like Britney Spears in that one music video where she's like a schoolgirl and he's wearing that outfit, and they got like a screen grab of it, or like paparazzi got a picture of him. It was going around and people were like, this is a humiliation ritual, blah blah blah. But it was just like, bro was just in Ricky Stanicky.
He was just doing
yeah,
film.
also like
Yeah.
you actually you're never going to be forced to be Ricky Stanicky.
Yeah,
Like I just don't think that they've
That character's
conspired
name.
to force
It's
him
his.
to be.
It is his name.
Yeah, like it
In
sort of
it,
implies
yeah.
that he had no option but to do Ricky Stanicky, but he definitely had the choice not to.
Yeah.
Well, I just think a lot of it is like you'll see like an actor wearing a dress or something, and they'll immediately be like, people who are like homophobic will be like, that's humiliation. But it's like, oh no, they're just trying to do something different.
Well, there is that thing, and like all like black male comedians end up like. Didn't Cat Williams say? Have you seen
and
that?
Dave Chappelle did an interview about it on
Yeah.
Ellen, I think, a few years ago, or like a while
What are they
ago.
talking about?
That like if like Hollywood makes black men wear dresses.
Is that because of like white chicks?
I think it.
White Chicks is just a rip from Some Like It Hot. That's like a.
Yeah, and those guys are white.
Those guys are white.
And that film is good.
It's a good film.
And
Wait.
so is White Chicks.
Have you seen it?
Oh, Something Like It Hot.
Yeah.
In like it's been on the background when my dad was watching it.
Revolutionary.
White Chicks,
You got to
though.
look into that at some point.
Pretty good.
It's good.
White Chicks is in my and my girlfriend's opinion. In my girlfriend's opinion, and I have adopted that opinion.
Mhm.
Shout outs. She doesn't listen to this. She.
Yeah, I'd also like to shout out to James's girlfriend.
Thanks. Have you met?
One day.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
That's sinister.
No,
I'm gonna smack
great.
No. White Chicks is just Some Like It Hot, but instead of just becoming women, they become white women because they're black guys.
Yeah.
So this humiliation ritual thing, is this a well-known? I've never heard about this. Are they basically saying there's a conspiracy where like Hollywood likes to humiliate?
Illuminati type shit in
Yeah.
Hollywood. I'm trying to think of like another example of it, but like
I just think, why would Hollywood, it's so expensive to make a movie, especially like a really big budget movie with like John Cena or someone. Why would you spend all that money on making a deliberately shit film?
you saying Ricky Stenicki is a shit film?
Oh, no. I'm talking about some like, no.
I think the budget for Ricky Stenicki, I don't know if I'm saying that right, is that high, probably.
It was Amazon produced it. They
Yeah,
probably
I've never
had
heard of
loads
it.
of money.
They've
Jeff
got loads of
Bezos,
money.
maybe it's just a Jeff Bezos thing.
But do you not think the Cena fee is quite high?
That might be the only fee.
Yeah, but those are the big fees. The biggest fee is actor costs.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
is John Cena the A list of the A list? Like, I think he's pretty.
Well, he's one of the
affordable,
most
though.
famous people in America.
No.
Really? Because
What?
does John Cena even exist? Because you've never seen him.
That is good. That is fucking good. Oh, I can't believe you said that. Sometimes the comedians are just amazing. Well done. Honestly, that's incredible. Yeah, I believe in John Cena.
You've never seen him. You've met him in real life.
Well, I've seen videos.
It's
of
the
him.
same as the Towers.
I
right?
watched Have you guys seen that WWE documentary on Vince McMahon?
I've not seen it.
Don't think so.
Do you know the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. He's one of the. Well, there's a whole John Cena bit, but this is actually exactly about what's real and what's not. And it's because like there's the whole thing is like at one point he plays a character. He's the actual CEO and he plays a character. And then at one point he has both of his kids as characters, and they have a plot line.
They actually his kids.
Yeah, and they want to create a plot line, so they come out and like they have different characters. So it's like his daughter and his son. And they want to arrange a fight between Mr. McMahon and like another fighter. So the plot line they arrange is that one of the fighters kidnaps and sexually assaults one of his daughter. And then when she next comes out, she's coming out and the whole crowd are just chanting slut. The whole
Why are you
crowd.
whispering?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right for me to say that. And there's an interview with Vince McMahon. And he's like, the second I heard that, I just thought, money. It's like,
Yeah, so he's a psychopath.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like actually one of the most insane guys
Vibes are
in the
off.
world.
You know, Patrice O'Neal used to write for WWE.
So funny that you have like writers for that. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's like theatre, I think.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but like the idea of like telling someone, oh yeah, I write for
Yeah.
WWE.
I actually think it would be so fun to write for WWE. Now, they had a phase as well where they were like trying to make it really all American. So whenever there was like a war or anything, they'd have like a guy come out dressed in the clothes of that country. So they had like a guy called like Commando Colin or something. That's not his name, but he was a villain. So to make him more of a villain, when there was a war with Syria, he came out in like traditional Syrian headdress.
Oh my
Oh my
I pledged
God.
allegiance to the
Oh
ruler
my
of Syria.
Lord.
It was like, this guy is like the most white man in the world. He's like speaking in Arabic. It is insane. It's actually crazy.
Oh god, it's all on Netflix now. You can watch WWE weekly.
Yeah,
can't you?
yeah. I think it's less like that now.
Fine.
But he's still in it, the main guy.
Or Commando Colin.
Vince
Oh,
McMahon.
Vince,
He's
fine.
He's actually so evil. He's such a bad guy.
How do we get onto this? Humiliation rituals. I just don't.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just scripting, I guess.
Oh yeah. So okay, in the scenario of the slap, who do you believe is the one who was victim to the humiliation ritual? Who's getting humiliated more?
I think Will Smith.
Yeah, definitely Will Smith. Like,
Chris Rock just got smacked.
yeah, but Chris Rock, it's like, I think, especially as an American comedian, if someone tries to stop you doing comedy, that always makes your career better. In like all cancelling makes American comedians do better. You know what I mean? So like slapping, like I think people just like, wow, Chris Rock's so brave. He made a joke after that. Whoa.
My parents texted me after that happened.
Texted you.
They were like, "Be careful." Genuinely. And my dad like sent me a verse.
Everyone just like
And that verse was, I like pretty.
Yes, very nice. That's great. It's so funny to be like, yeah, there are risks to this career.
I've been threatened on stage once.
Have you?
Yeah, it was like in Monkey Barrel, and like basically there was this like group of boys. It's his like 18th birthday or 19th, something like that. They had flown in from Northern Ireland, and they were out drinking, and they would not stop talking the entire show. They've been told off, and then like I tell some joke about my mom. He makes a comment. I snap.
Right. Yeah.
because I'm like, you guys have been told off, and I was like, your mom didn't raise you right because you've been talking the entire show. Like, it's not like particularly clever,
No,
but it
no,
was,
but it makes sense.
You
You just
just
told a
gotta
joke
say
about your
something,
mom.
yeah.
And then
And then the mom's boyfriend, who was there, stood up, tries to fight me.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then security eventually got involved, but most of the party left except one guy stayed and watched the whole show
With all his friends gone.
with all his friends gone. But like the dad also like had like a cane, and I was like, I wasn't worried because I'm like, bro, like you're gonna fight me. But what's crazy was like the next day I went to go meet another comic for breakfast, staying for the weekend. I see some cunt looking at me in the street, like eyeing me. I'm like, what is this? From the thing. And then like,
God.
and it was this dude lining up to go in all bar one. And it's the dad from the night before.
Right.
And then he was like just staring at me, and I'm like, right, gonna hang a left.
Yeah. And he's going into all bar one.
At 11 a.m.
Yeah. And he's thinking, God, that woman was just so fat phobic.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to go in here, get myself a Cosmo, and then beat that girl up. That's crazy. I've never been threatened on stage.
That makes sense.
I've been threatened off stage.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I've been threatened off stage, but
Yeah.
never on.
Never on.
I don't think I've been threatened on. I think I've made people uncomfortable quite a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's never been aggression.
No, I don't think I've ever gone in as hard as you have. Because I've seen you go hard sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like you have more of a natural going hard energy anyway. So
Yeah, if someone annoys me, I will just tell them.
yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Do you remember we did a gig one time to like 8 people maybe?
So the girl who made that comment about South Africa or something.
Yeah, she was just like piping up and like pointing out all the factual inaccuracies of all your jokes.
Oh my God.
So you like try and tell a joke and she'd be like, actually, that's not true because obviously that's blah, blah, blah. She was like a doctor or something.
Yeah.
And then Erika went on last and she said one thing and Erika was like, shut up!
Wow, that's nice.
Like, your frontal lobe hasn't fully developed. Shut up!
Yeah.
But that is what you got to do.
And it was like nobody laughed, but the comics in the back losing it, which is fine. But yeah, okay. I think generally we don't agree with you.
I
Is
don't
that
agree.
fair
I
to
think
say?
the slap
enough.
definitely happened. He hit
Yeah.
him. He hit him, man.
AI
Yeah,
wasn't
fair enough, guys.
advanced enough for it to be.
I do agree though that maybe they were like, oh, let's see how this goes. Like maybe they like enabled it a bit more.
Sure.
They like got him a bit drunk. They were like, Chris, really go for it. Actually, really go for him.
Yeah, they wanted to cause a scene. I think
Yeah.
that's.
But I think we'll definitely hit him.
He had his autonomy. He used it.
I guess we'll never know.
Okay.